Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt that the blouse or dress you once adored suddenly made you look older, or worse, invisible? Susan, 62, had that exact experience. For years, she wore the same muted beige blouse she thought was safe. But every time she caught her reflection, she saw fatigue rather than elegance. One day she slipped into a soft turquoise blouse, nothing flashy, just a gentle shift in color, and when she walked into brunch, her friends immediately noticed. They told her she looked refreshed, glowing, even younger. The difference wasn't her makeup or hairstyle, it was her color choice. That's the power of the shades we wear, and that's exactly what this video is about. Today, we'll uncover 8 timeless colors that women over 50 and 60 can lean on to look brighter, fresher, and effortlessly elegant. You'll also see why certain tones, like harsh black or washed-out pastels, may no longer serve you the way they once did. If you've ever felt invisible, or if you've been dressing out of habit without realizing how much color influences your presence, this is for you. This isn't about chasing trends or following rigid rules. It's about rediscovering yourself through color, finding shades that honor the woman you are today, and embracing style as a form of self-expression. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to use color not just to get dressed, but to be seen, to feel radiant, and to carry yourself with confidence at every stage of life. After 60, the way color interacts with us begins to shift in subtle yet undeniable ways. Skin gradually loses some of its natural brightness and contrast. Hair often turns silver, white, or salt and pepper, and the sharp distinctions between eyes, hair, and complexion soften. Shades that once gave lift, like stark black or bright white, can now emphasize lines and shadows. Have you ever noticed how a blouse you loved in your 40s suddenly makes you look tired or even invisible in your 60s? It isn't that you have changed for the worse. It's that your relationship with color has evolved. Color psychology research confirms that hues influence not only how others see us, but how we see ourselves. A 2018 study published in Frontiers in Psychology found that warm, saturated colors were consistently associated with vitality and positivity, while overly harsh contrasts increased perceptions of age and fatigue. This explains why so many women over 50 report feeling more confident in softer jewel tones, ivory, and muted pastels than in the pure blacks and bright whites they wore for decades. Think about your own experience. Have you ever worn a blouse in beige or pale gray and had friends ask if you were feeling under the weather? I recall a personal moment when I stopped dyeing my hair and discovered that the navy tops I once adored suddenly seemed heavy against my silver strands. Only when I introduced softer blues and turquoise did people begin to comment on how bright my eyes looked again. That single adjustment lifted my entire presence without a change in makeup. This is why understanding color at this stage of life is not about chasing trends, but about choosing shades that frame the face with kindness and radiance. The right tones act like natural light reflectors, bouncing brightness onto the skin and making you look more awake and approachable. Ask yourself, which colors in your closet bring compliments and which make you tug at your collar or avoid the mirror? By paying attention to these cues, you begin to edit your wardrobe with purpose. Recognizing the science and psychology behind color gives us freedom. It means we no longer need to rely on old rules or outdated favorites. Instead, we can lean into hues that project energy, warmth, and quiet authority. This sets the stage for exploring the timeless color families that truly celebrate the elegance of women over 50 and beyond. One of the most common mistakes women make with color after 50 is relying too heavily on shades that once worked but no longer serve us. Black, for example, is a classic we've all leaned on for decades. It was slimming, chic, and endlessly versatile. But research in visual perception shows that deep blacks and bright whites create strong contrasts that can emphasize fine lines and shadows. Have you ever tried on a crisp white blouse and noticed how it seemed to highlight every crease instead of softening your features? Another frequent misstep is turning to pastels that are too pale. While they look sweet on the hanger, they often wash out mature complexions, leaving the skin looking flat or tired. I remember attending a garden luncheon in a soft mint blouse that I thought would feel fresh. Instead, Friends asked if I was feeling well. It wasn't my energy that was off. It was the lack of depth in the color that failed to balance my silver hair and softened skin tone. Does that sound familiar to you? Have you ever worn a pale shade only to feel invisible in photographs? Finally, many of us rely on so-called safe neutrals like beige or light brown. They feel practical, but too much of them can drain vitality. A 2019 consumer style survey showed that women over 50 who shifted from beige-heavy wardrobes to richer neutrals such as taupe or charcoal reported receiving more compliments and feeling more confident. The reason is simple. Safe doesn't always mean flattering. The real question to ask yourself is this: are your clothes reflecting your natural glow, or are they muting it? Stand in front of the mirror with your favorite neutral pieces. Do they enhance your eyes and skin, or do they fade into the background? By identifying these small but impactful mistakes, you begin to see why choosing the right shades matters so much. From here, the journey is about replacing those draining tones with colors that bring life, energy, and presence back to your style. At color 1, soft turquoise. The first of the 8 timeless shades I want to highlight is soft turquoise. This hue sits perfectly between blue and green, creating a refreshing balance that flatters women with silver, gray, or naturally fading warmth in their complexion. Unlike stark black or washed-out pastels, soft turquoise provides gentle contrast that brightens the face, lifts the eyes, and adds definition without overwhelming. Research in Color Research and Application, 2020, shows that cool midtones like turquoise enhance facial contrast in older adults, which explains why this shade makes features look more defined and skin more luminous. In styling, soft turquoise is remarkably versatile. A breezy linen blouse in this tone paired with ivory trousers radiates summer polish, while a silk scarf in turquoise against a charcoal dress adds quiet sophistication for evening events. Accessories such as turquoise beads or earrings near the face amplify its flattering effect. To complete the look, rosy blush and a berry-toned lipstick echo its cool undertones and tie everything together. Many women are surprised at how this single color can refresh their entire wardrobe. Have you tried wearing turquoise and noticed how it immediately changes your energy? I once styled Margaret, 64, who had transitioned to her natural silver hair. She worried that her navy staples drained her complexion. When she slipped on a cashmere sweater in soft turquoise, the difference was dramatic. Her eyes seemed brighter, her skin had warmth again, and she later told me it was the first time in years that people spontaneously complimented her glow. Have you ever experienced that moment when one shade made you feel truly seen again? Soft turquoise doesn't shout. It whispers elegance and calm authority. It partners with your natural features rather than competing with them. Whether as a blouse, scarf, or even a kimono-style jacket, it has the power to make you feel present and radiant. And just as turquoise balances coolness with vitality, the next shade offers something softer and more romantic: dusty rose and rosewood, colors that reintroduce a natural flush and remind us that elegance can be tender as well as powerful. Color 2, dusty rose and rosewood. Dusty rose and rosewood sit in that beautiful space between warmth and coolness, making them some of the most forgiving and flattering tones for women over 50. As skin loses some of its natural pinkness with age, these muted rose shades gently reintroduce a soft flush, almost like a natural blush from within. Unlike beige, which can dull the complexion, or baby pink, which may feel too juvenile, dusty rose strikes the balance of maturity and vitality. A 2019 style psychology survey noted that women over 50 who incorporated mid-tone rose shades into their wardrobe reported feeling both softer and more confident, showing how color choice directly shapes self-perception. Styling dusty rose is effortless because it pairs beautifully with both neutrals and deeper shades. An ivory blouse in dusty rose worn with charcoal trousers creates a polished look for daytime events. A rosewood wrap dress matched with navy heels can feel romantic and refined for an evening dinner. Even accessories make an impact. A rosewood handbag or a lightweight scarf instantly warms the face without overpowering. Have you ever noticed how carrying or wearing a subtle rose piece seems to brighten not only your outfit, but also your mood? Makeup works in harmony with these tones. When wearing dusty rose near the face, softer makeup is often enough. A mauve lipstick and a hint of rosy blush can echo the color, meaning you don't need bold eyeshadow or heavy contouring. This is why many women appreciate these shades. They do part of the work for you. Do you own a blouse or sweater in this family of colors? And if so, how do you feel when you wear it? One of my clients, Linda, age 61, had always defaulted to beige blouses because she felt they were safe. Yet she often heard comments like, "You look tired." When she tried a dusty rose silk blouse for a family gathering, the reaction was immediate. Her daughter told her she looked glowing, and even her grandson said she seemed happier. Linda later admitted it was the first time in years she felt radiant in photos. Have you had a similar experience where a single color completely changed how people responded to you? Dusty rose and rosewood also adapt across seasons. Pair a cashmere sweater in rosewood with deep olive pants for fall, or choose a light cotton blouse in dusty rose with gray linen trousers in summer. These tones never overwhelm, but they always harmonize with mature skin. Their quiet strength lies in subtlety. They whisper grace, tenderness, and self-assurance. And just as rose tones evoke softness, the next color offers depth and power. Burgundy, with its richness and quiet intensity, is the shade that speaks of strength, legacy, and presence, perfect for women who want their elegance to command attention without saying a word. Color 3, burgundy and wine tones. Burgundy and wine tones are among the most powerful allies for women over 50. While black has long been considered the universal color of elegance, studies in fashion psychology show that black can create harsh shadows on mature skin, often emphasizing lines and making the face appear more tired. Burgundy, by contrast, carries the same sophistication, but with added warmth and depth. Its subtle red undertones bring life back to the complexion, making eyes sparkle and skin appear fresher. Unlike bright scarlet, which can feel overwhelming, burgundy communicates strength and confidence in a softer, more wearable way. When it comes to styling, burgundy is remarkably versatile. A structured blazer in this shade instantly elevates charcoal trousers or an ivory skirt. A cozy cashmere turtleneck in wine paired with camel slacks feels refined yet approachable for daytime wear. For evening, a silk wrap dress in deep burgundy paired with gold jewelry creates quiet drama without shouting. Even accessories can transform an outfit. A burgundy leather handbag or a pair of wine-colored pumps can replace the severity of black and still feel timeless. Have you ever tried swapping black for burgundy in your wardrobe and noticed how your face instantly looked warmer? Makeup choices can also amplify the effect. A berry-toned lipstick mirrors the richness of burgundy, while a touch of bronze or plum eyeshadow harmonizes the entire look. This eliminates the need for heavy cosmetics. I often ask clients, do you feel more alive when your lipstick and clothing tones echo each other? For many women, the answer is yes. It creates a sense of unity that enhances natural beauty. One client, Carol, age 67, told me she wore black for decades because she thought it was slimming. But after retiring, she felt black was draining her energy. When she tried a burgundy wool coat, her colleagues at a reunion commented she looked radiant and even more approachable. Carol admitted she hadn't realized how much color could shift not only how she appeared, but how others interacted with her. Have you had a similar moment where a single color opened new energy in social settings? Burgundy also adapts beautifully across seasons. In fall and winter, it anchors outfits with depth. In spring, paired with ivory or blush, it feels lighter yet still polished. Because it's neither trendy nor dull, it carries an enduring elegance that doesn't fade with age. And just as burgundy speaks of depth and quiet authority, the next shade turns in the opposite direction, a warm, golden hue that radiates vitality and optimism. Mustard yellow, or golden honey, offers the glow of late afternoon sun and reminds us that vibrancy can be both graceful and grounded. Color 4, mustard and golden honey tones. Mustard and golden honey tones bring a kind of radiance that few other colors can achieve for women over 50. As skin naturally loses some warmth with age, these shades reflect a golden glow back onto the face, softening fine lines and minimizing shadows. Unlike pale yellows, which can make mature skin look sallow, mustard and honey hues add vibrancy without harshness. A 2017 study in Color Research and Application noted that mid-tone yellows were consistently associated with optimism and vitality, which may explain why these colors make women appear more energetic and approachable. Styling mustard or golden honey is all about balance. A tailored mustard blouse tucked into ivory trousers instantly feels fresh yet polished. A golden honey kimono jacket layered over a neutral base elevates even the simplest outfit. Accessories in these shades, a structured handbag, a silk scarf, or suede pumps, add warmth to an otherwise understated look. Have you noticed how even a touch of warm yellow near your face can brighten your expression in photographs? Makeup can echo these tones beautifully. Coral or terracotta lipstick paired with a soft bronze blush enhances the sunlit quality of mustard clothing. The key is to stay within the warm family of shades, avoiding cooler pinks that may clash. Do you already own a warm lipstick that comes alive when you wear earth tones? If not, experimenting with coral or amber rose can be transformative. I recall working with Denise, 62, who had always avoided yellow, convinced it would make her complexion dull. When she finally tried a golden honey cardigan paired with olive slacks, she was surprised by the compliments. Her daughter said she looked as if she'd just come back from vacation. Denise later admitted it was the first time she saw herself as glowing rather than simply put together. Have you ever written off a color, only to realize years later it could actually be one of your most flattering shades? These tones also adapt seamlessly across seasons. In autumn, mustard pairs effortlessly with chocolate brown or deep olive. In summer, golden honey comes alive against crisp white or denim. Their earthy richness feels grounded while still projecting light and optimism. And while golden hues provide radiance, the next palette offers softness and serenity. Ivory and cream, gentle alternatives to stark white, illuminate the face with quiet elegance and prove that sometimes the most subtle shades carry the greatest power. Color 5, Ivory and Cream. Ivory and cream are the quiet powerhouses of a mature woman's wardrobe. While bright white can appear harsh after 50, emphasizing shadows and lines, ivory and cream soften the face, reflect gentle light, and create a sense of calm sophistication. Research in visual perception has shown that off-whites are more flattering across varied skin tones because they diffuse rather than intensify contrast. This is why ivory is often chosen for bridal wear and evening gowns. It carries refinement without starkness. For women over 50, it delivers the same benefit: softness without loss of presence. Styling ivory and cream is about texture and layering. A silk blouse in ivory paired with charcoal trousers offers understated polish. A cream cashmere sweater with top slacks feels relaxed yet elegant. Monochromatic dressing, cream trousers, a matching blouse, and a textured knit cardigan creates length and quiet luxury. Accessories play a critical role. A pearl necklace or gold earrings against ivory enhances the glow of the skin. Even handbags matter. Have you ever noticed how a cream tote elevates a casual denim outfit? Makeup should echo the warmth of these tones. Peach or rose blush paired with a nude or berry lip enhances the subtle lift ivory provides. Dark eyeliner can feel too sharp. Instead, try soft brown or gray to maintain harmony. Do you find that heavy black mascara feels less flattering now than it once did? Many of my clients discover that switching to brown adds definition while keeping the overall effect gentle. I remember styling Patricia, 66, for a family wedding. She worried that wearing pure white would make her look tired next to younger guests. Instead, we chose a cream lace dress paired with blush-toned accessories. The compliments poured in. Her granddaughter whispered, "Grandma, you look like a queen." Patricia told me later she never realized a small shift in shade could transform how radiant she appeared. Have you had a moment when swapping bright white for a softer tone made you feel instantly refreshed? Ivory and cream also serve as anchors for bolder hues. They allow mustard, rosewood, or periwinkle to shine without overwhelming. Because they're seasonless, you can wear them in linen during summer or layered knits in winter, always looking refined. As soothing as these shades are, the next color family takes us in a cooler direction. Periwinkle and soft blue bring serenity, balance, and a sense of quiet confidence. perfect for women who want their elegance to feel as effortless as a breath of fresh air. Color 6, periwinkle and soft blue. Periwinkle and soft blue have a unique ability to illuminate the face, particularly for women with silver, gray, or salt and pepper hair. These shades fall between cool lavender and gentle sky tones, bringing clarity and freshness without being overpowering. Unlike very dark hues that deepen shadows or pale pastels that wash out the complexion, periwinkle restores balance. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Psychology confirmed that cooler mid-tone blues are often perceived as calming and trustworthy, qualities that translate beautifully into personal style. For women over 50, these colors not only flatter the skin, but also project serenity and confidence. Styling with periwinkle is endlessly versatile. A silk blouse in soft blue paired with ivory trousers creates a refined daytime look. For evenings, a periwinkle wrap dress with silver jewelry offers understated glamour. Accessories in this palette, such as a lightweight scarf or a pair of earrings, can brighten the eyes instantly. Even casual wear benefits. Imagine a soft blue cardigan layered over denim, simple yet elevated. Have you tried replacing navy with a lighter, cooler blue and noticed how it lifts your entire appearance? Makeup can echo the coolness of these tones. Mauve lipstick, soft rose blush, and silver gray eyeshadow complement periwinkle perfectly, enhancing brightness around the eyes. Many women find that when they wear these shades, they don't need heavy makeup. Do you feel more comfortable wearing lighter cosmetics when your clothing already brings radiance to your features? One client, Elegance, 63, had worn black and navy for years, believing they were the most professional. Yet she often received comments that she looked stern. When she switched to a periwinkle blazer for presentation, her colleagues remarked she seemed more approachable and energized. Elegance herself admitted she felt calmer, more open, and more confident. Have you ever experienced a shift in how others respond to you simply because of a color change? These shades also adapt well seasonally. In spring, pair periwinkle with blush or gray. In winter, let soft blue sit against charcoal or cream for elegance that feels timeless. For travel, a periwinkle scarf not only brightens the face, but also works as a versatile accessory across multiple outfits. And while soft blue conveys calm and clarity, the next palette grounds us in earthy strength. Sage and moss green speak of balance, maturity, and quiet confidence, the colors of a woman deeply rooted in her presence. Color 7, sage and moss green. Sage and moss green bring a sense of calm modernity to the wardrobe of women over 50. Unlike bright emerald or neon greens, which can feel overwhelming, these muted tones create a grounded presence that complements the softer contrasts of mature skin and hair. They are low-contrast colors, which means they enhance rather than compete with your features. Studies in environmental color psychology have shown that earthy greens evoke balance, renewal, and stability, qualities that align perfectly with the elegance women seek later in life. Styling sage or moss green is about blending subtlety with sophistication. A sage blouse with ivory trousers feels polished yet relaxed, ideal for daytime gatherings. Moss green linen trousers with a cream cashmere sweater create an autumn-ready outfit that feels timeless. Accessories in these tones, like a moss green leather tote or a sage silk scarf, add just enough depth without dominating the look. Do you find that earthy colors make you feel more centered and confident compared to brights or darks? Makeup choices can further enhance these tones. Warm neutrals, think terracotta lipstick, soft brown eyeliner, or a muted rose blush, harmonize beautifully with sage. For moss green, bronze or gold jewelry paired with caramel tone makeup adds warmth and balance. Have you noticed how gold earrings or a bronze-toned blush can instantly bring life to your complexion when you wear earthy hues? I once worked with Helen, 65, who had avoided green for decades because she felt it clashed with her olive undertones. When she tried on a moss green wrap dress for her granddaughter's graduation, she was stunned at how the shade softened her complexion and made her silver hair appear brighter. Friends at the event told her she looked radiant and dignified. Helen later said it was the first time she felt her outfit truly reflected both her personality and her stage of life. Have you ever rediscovered a color you once avoided, only to realize it was exactly what your wardrobe needed. These greens also transition seamlessly across seasons. In spring, sage pairs beautifully with blush or cream. In winter, moss green grounds bold accents like mustard or burgundy. Their strength lies in subtlety. They don't demand attention, yet they quietly command it. And while sage and moss provide stability, the next shade brings polish and authority. Charcoal gray, often overlooked in favor of black, offers a refined alternative that softens without losing sophistication. Perfect for anchoring any mature wardrobe. Color 8, charcoal gray. Charcoal gray is one of the most overlooked yet powerful neutrals for women over 50. While black has long been considered the standard of sophistication, it often hardens features and deepens shadows on mature skin. Charcoal, on the other hand, softens without losing authority. It communicates refinement, presence, and balance, everything black promises, but with a more modern edge. Research in visual perception has shown that mid-tone neutrals like charcoal create a gentler contrast that flatters the complexion while still projecting strength. Styling charcoal gray allows endless possibilities. A tailored charcoal blazer paired with a silk ivory blouse and slim trousers looks polished for work or formal events. A soft cashmere sweater in charcoal with blush pink or dusty rose accessories creates a feminine yet grounded palette. Even casual combinations, charcoal knitwear with denim or a gray wool coat layered over sage green, feel quietly luxurious. Do you ever notice how wearing black can feel severe now, but softer grays make your skin appear more radiant? Accessories and makeup can elevate charcoal even further. Silver jewelry harmonizes beautifully with this shade, while pearls add timeless sophistication. For makeup, soft berry lips, rose blush, and top eyeshadow echo charcoal's subtle depth without overwhelming. Many of my clients find that when they swap their black eyeliner for a deep gray or brown, their eyes look brighter and less tired. Have you tried adjusting your eyeliner shade and noticed how it changes your overall look? Consider the story of Diane, 61, who had worn black for decades because she thought it was slimming. At a dinner party, she swapped her usual black sheath dress for a charcoal gray wrap dress paired with a periwinkle scarf. The compliments were immediate. Friends said she looked younger, lighter, and more approachable. Diane herself confessed that for the first time, she felt elegant without feeling dressed too harshly. Have you ever experienced how one subtle shift in color made you feel not just stylish, but truly seen? Charcoal also works seamlessly across seasons. In summer, lightweight linen trousers in gray feel crisp and modern. In winter, wool coats or knit sets in charcoal exude quiet luxury. Unlike black, which can sometimes dominate, charcoal blends, anchors, and refines. And just as charcoal gray offers a foundation of modern elegance, the next step is learning how to build around it. A capsule wardrobe rooted in colors like charcoal, ivory, rosewood, and sage ensures every piece works together, creating freedom from clutter and confidence in every outfit. A well-built capsule wardrobe for women over 50 begins with a thoughtful color strategy. Start with 2 light base shades such as ivory and soft gray. These act as the canvas, providing versatility and brightness without the starkness of pure white. Add 2 dark anchor colors, charcoal for modern refinement and either navy or burgundy for depth and elegance. These anchors ground your wardrobe, giving structure and contrast. Then, introduce 2 to 3 signature accent colors. Whether it's dusty rose to restore natural warmth, periwinkle to brighten silver hair, or mustard for a golden glow, these accents bring life and individuality to every outfit. The key is intentional mixing. Research in wardrobe psychology suggests that when women reduce their closets to 25-30 versatile pieces, they report greater satisfaction and reduced decision fatigue. A simple method is the selfie test. Take a quick photo in natural daylight when trying on new colors. Often, the camera reveals whether a shade truly lifts your features or drags them down. Another tip is layering. Combine light bases with anchors and an accent accessory. This prevents your outfit from looking flat while giving dimension and polish. Have you ever noticed how adding a scarf in your best accent color instantly transforms a neutral outfit? I recall working with Susan, 64, who once described her closet as a sea of beige and black. We rebuilt her capsule around ivory, charcoal, navy, and 2 accents, rosewood and sage. Suddenly, she could create over 20 distinct looks from fewer than 15 items. She told me dressing each morning felt less like a chore and more like a celebration. Do you feel your current wardrobe energizes you, or do you find yourself wearing the same safe combinations over and over? The beauty of this formula is that it respects both practicality and self-expression. Your bases ensure versatility, your anchors provide polish, and your accents tell your story. And when you align those colors with who you are today, your wardrobe becomes not just functional, but deeply personal. With these foundations in place, we can now draw the larger lesson. Fashion after 50 isn't about restriction, it's about freedom, balance, and the confidence to step forward radiantly. That's where the conclusion of this journey comes in. Color is never just fabric against your skin, it's the frame through which the world sees your presence. The right shade has the power to soften, to energize, and to remind you that elegance doesn't have an expiration date. After 50, it isn't about chasing trends or hiding behind neutrals. It's about choosing hues that reflect the balance you've earned, comfort, proportion, and self-expression woven together. The lesson is simple. You are never too old to try something new. Whether it's the quiet grace of ivory, the glow of mustard, or the serenity of periwinkle, every color you choose is a declaration that your story is still unfolding, vibrant, and bold. If this inspired you, subscribe and join our community of women who believe elegance doesn't fade with age, it evolves. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I can't wait to see you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the art of dressing beautifully at every stage of life.